Looking now, it's hard to fucking believe that, like, what was it? A year and a. It's hard to believe that this time, like, what, 15 months ago, I was given the option of, like, to be completely transparent, because I am being completely transparent to you guys. Looking back, it's kind of insane to believe that, like, what, 14 months ago, 15 months ago, I was offered, like, a no strings attached exit from FSP. Like, it's hard to believe that, looking where we are now, and the fact that I didn't take that and we ended up, like, here. It's hard, it's very hard to believe that, like, that decision to be like, knuckle down and dig our fucking heels in and we're gonna make this fucking awesome is a thing. Yeah, no, it's huge. Do you guys not know this story? Some of you might know this story. Pretty much it wasn't too long after debut. I was having a very rough time with things after I'd started. The management weren't too hot on me. It was also the fact that, like, they'd hired me as, like, they'd wanted me to come on as, like, their voice actor, but they decided that before debut that wasn't the direction they wanted to go. So they said that there wasn't really a place for me, essentially, in, like, FSP anymore. And that I could sort of just, like, hang around and do whatever, but there wouldn't be anything sort of tailored towards me in the foreseeable future, and that I would just sort of, like, be there. And I did that for, like, a bit, and I streamed for a bit, and I remember it was, like, really hard because I was still, like, learning and I was still baby Zanny, and essentially I got offered, like, if it wasn't doing good, that I could, you know, skedaddle with no strings attached. And the pretty much the deal was that I could stay, like, a little bit longer, and if it worked out and something happened, then I could do it. Then that would work. And if it didn't, and if I ended up staying, I could stay. But if it did end up going that way, I could just sort of, like, no strings attached out. Am I leaving? I'm not leaving. This is something that happened, like, over a year ago. And weirdly, like, you know, that was there. Weirdly, that was a thing. And I ended up kind of. I'm not leaving. I just said I'm not leaving. Fuck. Listen. OMG, are we allowed to know this? I don't give a fuck. Like, no, I've always said I'm going to be very transparent with things. But, like, no, I've told this story before. It's fine. And yeah, no, and then the Netherlings were like, suddenly this like lightning bolt struck, and I was like, nah, I'm staying. Fuck y'all. Club Netherbrand's a city state. I'm vibing the fuck out. And literally we ended up having, like, the most amazing club. It just blow up from there, and we just did so incredibly. And the Netherlings were like, fuck yeah, and we were just doing anything, you know? You know, who hurt? No, it wasn't even a hurt feelings thing. It was like a whole, like, you know, we weren't gelling, we weren't matching up. So, like, it was just a thing. And now look at us. Look at the club now. Look at it from a year and a bit ago, and look at where we are now. Look at it. Look at the difference. Look at the A to B. Look at the before and after. Look at the everything. You know? I think we pretty much saved your. You did. That's what I say. Like, you guys are the reason I'm here. The Inculux striked. It's not the Inculux. It's the fucking Netherlings. You guys struck. That's what happened.